Okay, let's talk about this fever dream. It's 4 am and I'm writing this right after the confrontation script. I'm fucking tired. Gabriel, no, this cycle isn't coming to an end, you're embarrassing. We and Nathalie are watching new Emily vids. She talks about how she couldn't make Gabby understand that sometimes you have to let go. Bet you regret marrying him now. You should have divorced him right before you died just to spite him, I think. Emily says Adrian has the right to create his own vision of happiness and Gabby overhears. If this Nathalie's first time watching these videos? Sure is, because she would have known better than to enable Gabby if she'd seen them before, right? Cringe. Adrianette sequence starts and he hangs up to have breakfast. Gabby asks him what Marinette thought of him going to London and we're reminded that Adrian still hasn't told her. He has the fucking audacity to do this and think he's in the right after listening to his dead wife's voice going against that. Nathalie asks Gabby if this isn't for Adrian's happiness but his own. Oh, she gagged him. Adrian also gagged this flop. Yes girl, his pancakes have cement in them. Adrian walks to school and tells Plag he and Marinette will last forever. I really wish they did more with Adrian this season other than being Marinette's boyfriend, but alright. Make that his whole personality, I guess. Then Marinette shows up and gives him chouquettes and cringe. Adrianette sequence 2 begins. Rose is mad for some reason and tells them to do it. Relax Jerlipop, it's literally none of your business, go back to styling unicorn's hair. She tells them to kiss now or she'll kiss them both. I'm bisexual and I'm here to tell you we don't claim her. Who's we? Me and Chori from Luna. You're perfect Adrian as always. No you are. No you are. God, can the blonde one just move to London already? I'm throwing up. Just kidding, they're cute. If you put it on mute. Then class starts and Sabrina and Chloe death stare each other and Sabrina sits with Ariel. Damn, Chloe really has no friends. Loser. Also Marinette baby, you got it wrong, Lila and Chloe were never friends. Chloe has a plug in her ear to listen to Lila/Cherry girl guiding her. Also creepy ass Cherry bitch has pictures of Marinette and others on her wall that we've never seen before, like she took them while they weren't looking? Okay. So in class Kaline is teaching them about the French Revolution and the sans-culottes. Chloe in the storyboard blasts Crazy Frog and I've never related to her more. I wonder if Lila told her to put that song on or if it was her choice. Based music taste. Chloe disrupts the lesson and compares herself and the others to the aristocrats and the sans-culottes. Chloe calls the principal, who is now the purple-haired bitch, and that's how you know this school is doomed. Just burn it already. Chloe asks her if the new school rules allow music in class and she asks Chloe if she's sure and Chloe threatens to call her daddy again. Don't worry guys, this will be over soon, my whole body is in pain from watching this. Purple-haired bitch calls the ginger in her office. Meanwhile the class fights Chloe. The principal tells Kaline something about the mayor's orders and I'm still wondering since when the mayor can have so much control over a school, because I've never seen that before. Like, did they make this up? Kaline goes back in just in time for Marinette's hand to be up in the air, so Chloe rubs her cheek and acts like Marinette slapped her, but everyone knows that's a lie. Then everyone starts talking and I don't know what the hell I'm watching anymore. Kaline doesn't know what the fuck to say and Chloe calls the principal again. Marinette's parents are here and Marinette is somehow about to be expelled for the 3rd time. Kaline reminds Chloe of Zombiza and slaps the last bunch of Chloe fans in the face to remind them that she's irredeemable. At the same time she described Chloe perfectly and went against the Chloe irredeemable allegations because she's a fragile teenage girl who doesn't know love and is just looking for attention. For the first time ever I'm agreeing with Kaline. Everything Chloe is saying right now is given to her by Lila in her ear. So Lila/Chloe says Kaline should be fired and she does. So the mayor is your superior and I should feel bad for you, boo-hoo. Lila is happy and Kaline is packing her things when Gabby sends out an Akuma, but she says no thank you. Corrupt Gabby talks about the corrupt system? I giggled. He fails to Akumatize her for now and the Emily AI reminds him he has a meeting in a few minutes. The students watch Kaline leaving and her wife wants to beat up the principal. Yes. Chloe calls her daddy to annoy him for the billionth time and he's about to put her up for adoption, I think. Miss Cherry is watching Andre outside his car and she gets ready to put on her waitress outfit. We get to the meeting, which is about Chiruji and Gabby making police robots to replace the workers. Tomoe makes a point about Ladybug and Chat Noir being the ones saving people instead of the policemen who do nothing. All cops are bastards, she's right. And this is why she thinks robots would be better. I don't know how the hell robots could be cops. I feel like that'd be even worse. What kind of technology does this bitch have? They're trying to convince him that robot cops are a good idea and Chloe shows up. Lila tells her to turn on the camera so she can take a look at Gabby, and Chloe asks out loud why, so Andre is confused. Lila adjusts her wig and Chloe tells her father that Kaline should go to jail. Not Chloe being homophobic, OMG. Andre says that's taking it too far, and Chloe says Audrey is right for calling him incompetent. Oh, this family is broken. Then Lila tells Chloe to say that if it wasn't for Ladybug and Chat Noir, Paris would be ran by Monarch. When she said this, Gabby was very happy. I don't know what the hell is going on. Then Lila tells Chloe to say that if she were mayor she'd ban superheroes. Why the fuck would this 14-year-old be mayor? Find out in the next episode. Or don't. My brain is fried and I want this to be over. Chloe finds out Adrian is going to London next year, and we see the last few bits of concern from her before Andre gets her out of there, and Lila praises her for, I don't know. Praise your girlfriend, I guess. When they're left alone, Tomoe reminds Gabby he has no time left, and Gabby says he'll talk to Andre. The kids talk about Marinette and Kaline being kicked out. Rose, please shut up. Now for one of the most interesting scenes in my opinion. I really wanted to talk about this because this friendship has only ever been a thing in Clogamy comics, and I really wasn't expecting this. So Andre humbles Gabby and reminds him of the good old days and says they were happier back then, like we saw in that picture of them in Revelation, before they were all corrupt. So if Emily was still alive, would she be corrupt too? Okay. Andre says he never wanted to be mayor and did it only to impress Audrey, and also reminds him of the suit Gabby made him to look good for her. He doesn't know how the hell Gabby went from designing clothes that make people feel good to police robots, and asks what's next. Like they're going to replace teachers with robots and other shit. Then he says he's become corrupt and a pussy and that he's abusing his power, and Gabby records this with his alliance. Also Lila is watching behind the bushes or something. I know I've bashed this man before and I'll keep doing it because as sympathetic as he was in this scene, he did this to himself. Like all because of one woman? Be so for real. I wish she rejected him for good. Like that would have saved him. He knows he's a piece of shit and that he never intended to be. He's weak as hell and all he does is cheat and lie and abuse his power. He can't stand up to his own kid. He's unhappy and his family hates him. Thank you for humbling Gabby. Isn't it funny how shit turns out? To think that these two weren't disgusting bastards once. The difference is that Gabby has gone completely insane while Andre is well aware that he should change. I wish this was fleshed out more because it's a big change for his character and it feels weird that this is his breaking point. Like, do y'all get it? Throughout the seasons he was never sympathetic and his entire thing was being Chloe's daddy to get her out of trouble and do whatever she wants. Now you're dropping this on us? And he wants things to go back to the way they were. Gabby edits what Andre said about being a tyrant and making school into a prison and replacing teachers with robots and sends it to Kaline. She sees it and she finally gets akumatized. Also Andre calls Gabby and he's fucking disappointed. Top 10 anime betrayals. Okay, but like imagine if she still didn't get akumatized, that'd be so funny. Gabby tells Kaline his solution isn't violence but power and she turns into toothpaste with balloons? God, she looks a mess. That baby must be so embarrassed. Speaking of the baby, it was already addressed earlier when Marinette said, oh, don't give her more stress, she's pregnant, but like, ain't no fucking way he just akumatized a pregnant woman. I wanna show this to everyone back when we were watching season 2 when that baby got akumatized. Like you thought that was bad? Like what if the akuma ended up giving her a miscarriage or something from the stress? Oh, I kinda wish it did just for the drama. Is this controversial to say? At least we know Gabby doesn't discriminate when it comes to akumatizing people, he'll do anyone. Cancer girl, my name is Monarch and I'm giving you the power to give everyone cancer just like you. Okay, moving on. Gabby's hypocrisy of talking about freedom and revolutions and calling the Kwamas his slaves is so funny. I don't know where the fuck Kaline's wife went, but she's conveniently back now. Comic relief Banana Guy is back, but I feel like he wasn't needed because this episode is already goofy enough. Kaline has a point though, TV is dumbifying the masses, but like, this is entertainment, calm down. Not everything has to be informative, boomer bitch. Then she shows the edited video of Andre and it cuts to Adrian still not telling Marinette he's going to London. He tried it though. Marinette, I'm sure he'd tell you if he were in trouble. Yeah, he would if it wasn't for the Mega Akuma alert. It's so funny to think that the government is like sending these alerts whenever there's an Akuma. Like it's not just the Alliance rings doing that. Barbie sees the video of Andre and goes to find him. Chloe is surprised to hear the video as if she disagrees. As if that's not what she would say. Almost like she doesn't want this to be real. I don't know how to feel about her reaction. Has he been akumatized or something? What makes you think that? Wasn't he the one who taught you how to be corrupt? That's what she told Lila in confrontation. Was that a lie? Gabby calls Chloe and says he has a gift for her like a creep, and Chloe tells him he could have given her Adrian like he's an object or something. He is to Gabby, because he's selling him to Tomoe for her daughter. Sorry Chloe, maybe next time. Also let it go man. It's been 2 seasons, just let it go. Y'all haven't been friends for a while. She tells Gabby she already has everything she wants because her daddy is the mayor, but Lila reminds her of the video and that he might not be mayor after that. Chloe asks what the gift is about, and Ladybug and Chat Noir fight Miss Toothpaste. Don't worry guys, Gabby's intentions aren't good, he wants to Actually, what the hell was his endgame this episode? It's so weird now that I think about it. Did he do all this just to ruin his longtime friendship? Or rather whatever was left of it? I mean, he did put Andre out of his misery by making this video, but you get it. Kaline tries to suffocate Ladybug and Chat Noir with the balloons, and Barbie tells Kaline the mayor isn't a bad guy. Ladybug convinces Kaline to talk to the mayor, who while this is going on calls Gabby to say he thought they were friends but guess not. Oh we're feeling bitter. Kaline and the other two show up and she tells him to step down from being mayor and he agrees. Damn, it's that easy. Andre, don't ruin it now, she's not an excellent teacher, please don't let her back in that school. Oh, he did it. And he announced he's not mayor anymore. Not sure that's how it works, or maybe I'm wrong. Can mayors just do that? I know I should stop expecting realism or logic in this show, OMG. Kaline got what she wanted and she rejects the Akuma. In the storyboard she kisses her wife, and I'm wondering if this will actually get animated and aired because I'm writing this hours before they actually air it, like this is all from the storyboard. Ladybug does her miraculous ladybug with the crown lucky charm even though she didn't use it to defeat Toothpaste Woman, and right after she does that Chloe comes in with the police robots and orders to arrest them because they made her father resign. They have cameras, right? Nobody made him resign, he stepped down himself, but alright. The news in Paris right now must be crazy. Mayor steps down and daughter goes crazy. What happens next is shocking. That should be the title of my next video. Chloe is dumb as hell, exhibit 3 or 4 I forgot. She doesn't know how to say democracy correctly. Lila teaches her how to say it and she spells it out syllable by syllable, it's so funny. In the post-end card scene, Chloe is somehow allowed to be in the office and nobody does anything about it. Like the reporters are all there but nobody's dragging her to her room? No security? What kind of institution is this? Imagine what other countries watching worldwide news think of this. Like I would ban France from participating in Eurovision just for this. Chloe thinks saying she stands with the people is ridiculous, but Lila convinces her. Chloe's last line is kinda cool. But then you remember it was Cherry Girl who came up with that and not Chloe. You thought it was over. Huh? The fever dream is just starting. None of this political talk makes sense because who in their right mind would let a mayor's 14-year-old child go out and do this? Be so for real. Like she's be dragged to her room and locked in there. And she'd be left just talking to Cherry Girl through the walkie-talkie. Then what? Revolution is going to be my worst nightmare. I don't even want to make a video on it honestly. Like the storyboard felt like a nightmare that wasn't ending. This episode was so tone deaf and the next one even more so. It just gets more and more tone deaf. Miraculous Ladybug going political wasn't on my bucket list and I don't know what the writers were thinking. Something about the lessons in this show rubs me the wrong way. What did we learn in this episode? A 14-year-old can become the mayor after their father who just resigned and nobody's stopping her. The child. Just break the police robots bro, it's so simple. And arrest Tomoe or something. Free Kagami. I wish we saw Kagami's reaction to these police robots, to be honest. Are you proud of your mom, baby? Also, one last thing. Lila was responsible for the whole forgiving forms incident in confrontation, yet she faced no consequences. But Dan, she did face consequences. Look, she got expelled. And she dealt with it, unlike Chloe who really wanted to stay in this school for some reason. Don't get me started. I know I should have said this in my confrontation video, but this episode proves my point that she didn't face consequences. First of all, why is nobody ever calling Lila's parents? Like even when she got expelled they didn't call her mom. Alman had her phone number as seen in the season 2 finale, yet here he didn't think of calling her? And you might say maybe he was too overwhelmed with what was going on, but why couldn't he call her later? Or Kaline? Lila/Cherry Girl was going to her other school, she wouldn't have stopped her mom from answering like she did in Heroes Day. That way she would find out her daughter was lying the whole year to stay out of school. Everyone heard that part, right? We never get to see her mom's reaction to this, and it's almost like they forgot she has moms. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll make another video to look at the whole Lila identities situation more in depth. For now, all I have to say is this doesn't make any logical sense. Does it have to? Yes, if you want me to take any of this seriously. She's supposed to be a creepy ass bitch, but all I can think about is her mommy finding out. Like, look how she was acting in Heroes Day. Like, is that even Lila? She was so scared of her mommy finding out she was lying, almost vulnerable. Unless she'd kill her mom in this case, and make a wig with her hair. Honestly, that should be everyone's fate who comes in contact with Lila. She kills them and makes a wig out of her hair. Every wig equals one person she killed. This is canon to me. And we all saw all those wigs in her room in the catacombs. I'm done talking about this shitfest. I give it a 3 out of 10. Cherry Girl series looked cute. That's the only good thing I have to say.